Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking my odds on this. Okay, hello there. Hello and welcome back to the last days and our Man of Rune playthrough. Now we're going to be going into the barracks here because I have found out that we now have the ability to recruit a couple of these guys, and hopefully they're going to be helping me out. I only have 27 maximum party size at the moment, but I'm hopeful that that will change very, very quickly as we progress through here. Okay, wait a minute. I have a quest from this guy. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I have a quest from him, and hopefully we'll be able to complete it. Alright, so apart from that, do I have anything else that I want to do? Oh yeah, we need the light metal, don't we? Yes, we need the light metal. But what I do want to do is I want to go in here and I want to speak to the various leaders of Rune. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to get some tasks that might actually help us out a little bit here. Alright, hello there. Do you have any tasks? Oh, he does. Look at that. See? You just spam click and then eventually he's going to have something. Maybe. It's really dependent on a variety of factors. This guy seems very stubborn, so he will not have anything for us by the looks of things. No, he doesn't. What about this guy? Does he have anything? Spam click. I need a macro of some kind, maybe. To be able to make that a little bit quicker. Alright. No, he doesn't seem to have anything. What about this guy? He doesn't have anything either. I am rank 3 now, so I'm actually thinking that maybe it would be an idea. Yeah, there we go. We can actually get some stuff. So cooking cauldron, gonna get that. Gonna be getting the garlic. I don't know what I don't know what garlic is gonna do, but yeah, apparently we have some garlic now. And of course we have this guy who also has a task for us too. Now bear in mind that obviously in the previous episode we did find out that there is a companion here by the name of Varfang, and I would love to be able to get him. So let me actually just see. Ah, there we go. Yes, he's actually going to join us because we are indeed a bull warrior of Rune now. And it is going to cost us 12 actually. There you go. Boom. And he has now joined us. That's fantastic. All right. That is actually really good. Getting a companion this early on, especially one that is potentially quite powerful, is going to be very useful for us. Let's actually just take a quick look at what he's wearing here, because I might want to steal his stuff, to be honest. I might want to steal his stuff. I think I'm actually going to. It's basically the same. It looks exactly the same anyway, but it's just a little bit better for me. And I'm going to steal his hat as well. I'm sure he doesn't mind that much, right? Surely he won't mind that much. He's also using a lance, so he's more of a sort of up close and personal fellow. Anyway, this is what the cooking cauldron does. It gives us plus 20 to party morale, and the garlic, it gives us plus 1 to wound treatment. So technically those things are really good. The cauldron might not be that useful right now, but I feel like we're going to be getting a number of extra influence points over time anyway, so it's not really going to make that much difference if I, buy it now or I leave it for a little bit later. Probably going to have a good amount to spend. Alright, so we've actually leveled up. We're level 3. What are we going to spec into? Well, to be the best horse archer that we can be, we want to get weapon master, we want to get mounted archery, we want to get riding, and we want to get power draw. And obviously pathfinding. Pathfinding is actually something as well that I would like to get. But for the moment, this is a bit problematic. I think we're going to have to level up agility, but I cannot get to agility 12, which is what I'm going to need to get to be able to level my riding skill and my mounted archery and level up my weapon master as well. So we're just going to go for 11 agility. We're going to go for 1 more in weapon master, and then I'm probably going to have to do something else. Like I might just leave my skill point the way it is. So just leave 1 skill point, because next level, which is no doubt going to happen relatively soon, we're then going to be able to spec 2 points into, well, not power draw, but into mounted archery and riding. That's going to make a pretty significant difference. So I think we're probably going to do that. Going to spec some more into archery because we do have some more weapon master skill. And of course, having weapon master skill does allow us to spend those weapon points more effectively in those skills that we so desperately want. Anyway, don't we remember that there's actually more camps of Rune around here somewhere, or is there like a fog of war going on here, because it feels to me like there's not enough. Have they changed that? I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Yes, because of our rank, we are now allowed to command a scout party from Rune to follow us. Yeah, so we can actually have some additional people following us and helping us out in battle and things like that. So that's actually really, really useful. Okay. So yeah, this is what we have to do. We need to get 3 units of low-grade metal scraps. We also have to deliver a message to Dol Guldur, which is absolutely fine, of course. I'm kind of surprised, actually, that there isn't an additional camp. I seem to remember that Rune, in a previous version, at least in 3.5, had at least 3 fiefs in this area. But that might have actually changed. It seems to me like it's changed, because I can see every other fief. So it seems like they may have made this particular campaign just that much more difficult, which is actually kind of interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they did that, because I felt like Rune was quite weak beforehand, and they were pretty easy to eliminate for the most part. So well, who am I to say? Who am I to say, right? Okay, so wait a minute. Wood elves, did you see that? There are a bunch of wood elves right there. Ah, hello there, Mirkwood elven scouts. You have one, oh dear. You have one master archer. You know what? I'd actually like to show you the troop trees, because I'm not going to show you every single one, obviously, but I just would like to show you the Mirkwood ones. Is it the Woodland Realm? Yeah, I think it's the Woodland Realm. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Yeah, Greenwood Master Archers. So these guys. This is the kind of guy that we're going to be facing if we go into this fight against the patrol. You see their archery proficiency? It's 320 if you can't see that, if you're on a mobile device or something. Yeah, 320 archery proficiency, 7 athletics, 6 in power draw. Absolutely insane. The only thing better than that is Thranduil's Chosen Marksman, and that is the highest tier of archer that particular faction has. So it's highly unlikely that I'm really going to head in against these Mirkwood elves anytime soon, unfortunately. I would definitely like to do more than that. I would love to do more than that, but as it is, it's very, very tricky. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to have to go to the castle first. Why is it so dark in here? What? I mean, okay. Previous episode, right? I thought to myself, when I was editing it, I thought, hey, wait a minute. This is really dark, right? So I went into the video options, and I've changed the gamma. I've changed the gamma so that it's all the way up, instead of it being default. And now I can literally barely see, and now the menus absolutely blind me. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. I really don't know. Okay, wait a minute. Oh yes, there we go. I can bring a message back to that guy. They seem to be having some kind of whirlwind romance going on there between the two. But that is none of our business, is it? No, that is none of our business. Okay, you really don't have anything else? I'm literally just going to be running back and forth between the two places, just delivering messages over and over. I very much hope that I won't only get to do that. I do need to go over to Gundabad as well, because personally, I feel like strengthening those people is going to make a very, very big difference. Okay, kind of weird that it's so dark in there. I really don't know why, because I guess it's nighttime. It is midnight, but I don't know why it would be so dark, personally. Ooh, perfect. Hello there. Okay, this is actually perfect. Okay, this is great. This is the kind of thing I wanted to fight. Hopefully they're gonna drop some light metal scraps for us or something like that. I feel like we really do need that. Oh, it's so dark. Really, I have him. Maybe it's not believable right now because it is so incredibly dark. But I did increase the I did increase the gamma, which is really strange. It's really, oh, nice headshot. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting to get a headshot like that, that's for sure. Thankfully, my people are absolutely murdering every single person that is around here. Nice. A little bit of damage right there. Yeah, bear in mind that I obviously do not get experience unless I get the kill, so I've got to get the kill. There we go. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Yes, not exactly bad. And we don't get any loot, unfortunately. We might even have to go in against those recruits. Wait a minute. Ah, those scouts are absolutely murdering the Greenwood ones. Oh, hello there. Dwarven lookout. Oh, Okay, Dwarven Lookouts. These guys are going to be quite funny, I feel. Yes, I think these will be quite funny. I don't think we're going to lose against these guys, but don't quote me on that, because here's the thing. Every single time I underestimate the opponent, they always somehow one-shot me in some way. So they're just going to headshot me or something like that, and it's just going to be completely humiliating and embarrassing all at once. But hopefully it won't happen that way. I am shooting this guy pretty successfully right now. I shot one of my friendly troops, as is always the occasion, you know, the tradition to do that, of course. And thankfully, I don't believe anyone of our people can actually be killed, so I don't really need to worry about that too much, at least. And there you go. Alright. I mean, that's the point. Our companions cannot die, but our regular units can, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we just had one wounded. I'm still kind of hopeful that we might get some metal. I'm not entirely sure why we're not getting any metal, to be honest. I might actually reduce the... Oh, gee, really, it is super bright, super bright when I go into the menus. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm actually going to change the gamma a little bit lower. Alright, there we go. I also saved the game just in case because, you know, Warband can be a little bit iffy sometimes. But just wanted to make sure that I didn't mess anything up too much. Alright, oh wait, Gundabad Scouts. Okay, fantastic. I'd like to fight some Bjorning, potentially. I'd like to fight some Bjorning. They might be quite fun to deal with. And I've also leveled up as well. Oh, never mind. I thought I actually leveled up, but it's still just that skill point that we had beforehand, so nothing really to worry about there. Ah, hello there, Mr. Tribal Orc Party. Thank you. Let us do it. Ah, yes. The plains. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, so we're just going to tell everyone to charge in here. I'm actually partially thinking that I might try to keep some of my people back sometimes, because I'd like to get some kills myself, just to level my own character up a little bit. Because as it stands, as you can no doubt tell, I'm not even able to hit them for some reason. There we go. Doing a little bit of extra damage here. No. Don't get killed now, Mr. Man-Filth. There we go. Very nice. Okay, wait a minute. Is that it? Yep, I believe that is indeed it. Thankfully, because these guys from Rune are pretty easily identifiable, I really don't have to worry about being like, is that one of my guys? You know, is that one of mine? Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly is. Okay, so we actually just got promoted to Shield Bearer of Rune. That's really nice, because we can potentially get some... an additional special item, potentially. Okay, how can I serve our cause? I was looking for an able commander like you. There's this group of particularly troublesome goblins. They've infested the neighborhood and are preying on supply trains. They've avoided... what? Troublesome goblins? You're literally the lord of the goblins. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Alright, apparently we're going to get 80 resource points for Mount Gundabad. That's not even the reason why I'm doing it, really. Sure, I'll hunt down the goblins, even though I personally don't think... Oh. Well, there they are. They're right there. Okay, well, that's I suppose, quite perfect then, isn't it? Okay, so I guess we'll head in against them. These guys are probably going to... oh, yeah, they have a battle advantage against us. We have a -1 battle advantage. And if you're coming from Bannerlord and you don't know what battle advantage means, well, it's basically... Wait, do they have that in Bannerlord, actually? I don't even look at that. I think I just look at the combat strength most of the time. But yeah, anyway. Point is, battle advantage basically determines how likely it is you're going to win a particular engagement. And the game thinks that we're going to, well, kind of lose this unless we perform admirably. So let's see and indeed try to prove it wrong as much as we possibly can. Nice headshot. Nice headshot. Oh yeah, can we get some more of that, please? Yes. Morale of your enemies wavers. Very good. Yes, that is exactly what we want. Because, of course, there is a morale system in this mod as well. I love that. Anytime there's a morale system, I'm like, yes, give me the morale damage. Give me the morale damage, because what you're able to do is inflict a great number of casualties in a short amount of time, and then you're going to cause a lot of problems for the opponent. Nice damage. All right. Very nice. That actually worked. I can't believe it, to be honest. And we literally only had Varfang be wounded in that, which was really good. We gained 14 rank points, which is not bad. Look at this. We finally got some loot. Wow, look at that. One piece of low-grade metal scraps. That is really terrible, actually, but okay. Can't really be too picky about this, can I? Alright, so we got some resource points, we got some relation, we've leveled up to level 4, and Mount Gundabad has gained faction strength. Okay, so now here's the meta game, shall we say, in the last days. The meta game of the last days is all about combat strength. It's all about faction strength and making sure that every one of your allies is as balanced and is as supported as possible. And, oh, apparently we're going to be killing some more goblins. Okay, sure, thank you. Okay, I don't know where these guys are going to be. They're not going to be that easy to find, are they? No, probably not. But anyway, let me see if I can actually find that. Where is that? Where is the... faction strength. There we go. All right, so this is the faction strength menu right here, and you can see that most of the stronger factions start off with about 4,000, 4,500. You can see that right here. And then most of the, well, not so strong factions start off with even less than that. So, for example, Khand and Umbar, they both start with about 2,500, maybe 2,000, dependent. And doing things like winning battles, winning big battles, you know, taking out enemy vassals and stuff like that, that all has an effect on faction strength. And you can see down at the bottom here, factions are normally besieged when below 3,000 strength. So Umbar, Khand, Harad, Dale, and Dunland are all potential targets. So they are the ones that are going to be targeted first. Usually Dunland is going to be right next to Isengard, so they're not really going to have that many difficulties, really. I mean, Dunland is kind of a... I don't know. I feel like they're... I feel like they're okay. I feel like they have a lot of polearm users, and because they're right up against Rohan, you know, Rohan is there, and they have 4,000, you know, faction strength. They're pretty, you know, they're pretty like almost directly countered. But Isengard is very good as well. So obviously they have basically 2 factions against Rohan there. So of course those are going to be pretty difficult for them to deal with. But anyway, dealing with rogue goblins. Wait a minute. Making trouble. They only come out at night and attack lone people on the streets. Ah, very good. Okay, so that means I have to go back in here then. A messenger arrived. You will be receiving reports whenever Rune besieges a center. This is another feature of the mod that I find absolutely wonderful. It allows you to know exactly what your faction is doing. And generally, if you are able to get a high rank with a number of different factions, then you're going to be told all kinds of information about every single person that you're allied with. And it makes everything so much more immersive, because you're like, okay, wait a minute. There's a siege going on here. Do I want to help this? There's a big battle going on there. Maybe I should go and help that. You know, there's a lot of different decisions that you can make as time goes on. All right, so wait a minute. Now I need to... Wait a minute. Do I need to wait here? Or... Yeah, I think I need to wait here, right? No? No, apparently not. Ah, there they are. Is that them? Or is that the Lone Rider? No, that's the Lone Rider. He's gonna be speaking to me in a second. That's basically a Nazgul. Yeah, there we go. This mod also has cutscenes. Yeah, slight cutscenes, shall we say. Nothing too... You know, nothing too complex or anything, but it's really cool to see some cutscenes in Warband. I mean, really, how could you even expect that? It's pretty amazing. So yeah, he's talking about Baggins, of course, and he's talking about the Shire. If we press space, then we go, oh, I don't know. I'm going to act like an absolute imbecile, apparently. It beckons, and then he leaves, and so on. Now, if you are indeed an enemy of the Nazgul, so if you are playing on the side of good, like I did in one of my playthroughs, I was playing as the Lothlorien elves, for the most part, then you will be fighting Nazgul sometimes. Sometimes Nazgul will come into the battle, and they will affect the battlefield in some way or another, in a negative way to you, of course. Only attack lone people on the streets. Right. Well, do I need to go in there at night then? Yeah, it seems like it. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of extra things going on with the Nazgul, but you don't actually have to fight them in actual battles, you know. So anyway, let's actually go and approach the caves then. I'm attacked by a group of goblins. Oh, okay, here we go. Please don't let them have bows. I can't access the battle map. Okay, this is problematic. I'm kind of, you know what? I'm kind of just going to stay here, and I'm going to see if they come to me, because I don't really want to go onto this rickety bridge and then get shot from the side and then you get staggered off it or something. I feel like that's going to be happening relatively soon, he says as he walks up one of those rickety bridges. Yes, how wonderful. Okay, wait a minute. Where are they? I'm super worried about this, I gotta say. I'm super worried about this. I mean, they might be stuck because, let's face it, this is an extremely harsh maze for the AI to navigate. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we seem to have found them. I didn't really have to go that far, thankfully, but they have shields. So this is going to be problematic. This guy doesn't actually have a shield. Well, he does, but he's not even bothering to really use it, which is kind of a bit of an imbecilic move. Not entirely sure. Oh, headshot over the shield. Wow. Was not expecting that, but there you go. We actually did it. And we have completed the task. Very nice. And there you go. Look at that. Mount Gundabad has gained more faction strength, which is fantastic. That's really, really good. Okay, so we are now known to Gundabad as well, so we're now rank 1 with them. And we can now speak to this guy, and we can say, how can I serve our cause? And then we can continue doing tasks. I was looking for someone to escort a supply train. Perhaps you can do that. I'm going to send one to Dol Guldur. Okay, this is going to be really problematic. I don't have that many soldiers. Okay, so apparently I don't have enough soldiers. Can I get some soldiers from here? Yeah, I can get some Gundabad goblins. Do I want to use goblins, or do I only want to use rune? That's the thing. Because on the one hand, I kind of feel like it would be really cool to only use rune units, but on the other hand, it does limit my flexibility by quite a lot. So I'm not entirely sure what we want to do with that. But anyway, I'm going to go for strength here with Mr. Varfang. And I'm not entirely sure what to even make him, to be honest. He has a decent amount in archery proficiency, so he could theoretically be like a horse archer of some kind. So I think I might actually do that, but he's going to have to spec into power draw and mounted archery at the same time. So it might very well be the case that I need to spec into intelligence a little bit to give me those 2 skill points that I need to really get him going. So I'm going to do that. And then we're just going to spend a little bit of points in archery right there. I don't have a bow for him at the moment, which is obviously a bit of a problem. So we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so I've actually leveled up as well, so let's go for agility like I said I was going to do, and we're going to do riding and mounted archery, so we gain even more from that. What happened to my archery skill, by the way? You see that? Didn't I have like 80 archery skill? But now all of a sudden it's gone down? Wait a minute. Is that because of my armor? Because I seem to remember that if you wear like heavy armor or something, or is that a different mod? I'm actually not entirely sure, but I think your armor class might actually make a little bit of a difference to your proficiencies. But don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on that. I might be thinking of something different. But anyway, let's go back to the main rune camp. I have to be very careful about the forest here because I really do not want to get killed by anyone from Mirkwood, and there's a lot of unselectable terrain in this forest as well. So if you want to click on it, it's a bit difficult to navigate. Hello, Dwarven Scouts. I think I should be all right. Yeah, I think I should be all right fighting these guys. Okay, yeah, look at that. We got a battle advantage of 4. I mean, come on. That is super, super easy. Alright, so we're just going to tell the cavalry just to charge straight on in here. I don't think we really need to worry too much about these guys. Oh, this is a really small battlefield as well, as you can see by the battle map. Look at the dots. The green dots just charging straight on into them. They really have nothing that they can do against us. And that's exactly my point. Dwarves do tend to be really strong units. but they are really slow on the battlefield. So, you know, to go up against Rune is a bit difficult for them. Because while they are very difficult to kill, they actually have massive HP and very good defenses as well. They're, well, just outclassed in terms of movement, and that's it. So as long as we can continue moving, as long as we can continue leveraging the fact that we have horses against them, then there's really not going to be any difficulty whatsoever. As you can see, they actually wanted to attack us, but we ended up achieving the victory there. Okay, I have to be very cautious going past Thranduil's halls. That is their main base, so we really don't want to mess up here. Thank you very much. Let's go a little bit around. There we are. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I do seem to remember that Rune had multiple fiefs, but maybe that is going to happen a little bit later on when they've expanded somewhat, because I actually didn't take that much notice of what Rune was doing beforehand, because obviously I was playing as an Uruk, as part of Saruman's army in Isengard, and I was also playing an elf in Lothlorien, and obviously that is relatively far away from Rune, so yeah, probably not going to really know that much about what's going on here. Okay, deliver a message to this guy. Is he actually here? Yes, he is. Okay, that's fantastic. So let's approach the camp real quick, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we can just dismount. Yeah, now, bear in mind, when you first start the game, you can customize when you want the war to start. And I changed it slightly so that I would have a little bit of extra time to kind of build up my character a little bit and build up my army so we can participate in some of the more exciting activities later down the line. So I basically made it so that when I reach level 10, war is automatically declared. That is when a lot of people will start coming out of the woodwork and they will start doing things. Ah, look at this, look at this. We're actually able to get a horse because we are now the next rank. Fantastic. That's really nice. Okay, still don't have enough. Still don't have enough of those light metals. Yes, still don't have enough of those, but I would like to get some more of these guys. Thank you very much. I have a decent amount of resource points in Rune, so I'm now fielding a pretty decent, yeah, pretty decent amount of people. I'm liking that. I'm liking that pretty heavily, actually. All right, so there you go. We're now riding a heavy Rune horse, which is actually really good. Seems a direct upgrade, which is really good. All right, so let's go over to Dol Guldur here. I haven't even shown you the full map, by the way. I can't zoom out any further than this, unfortunately. But, you know, limitations and all that with Warband. Anyway, there's the Haradrim. This is Gondor. White is Gondor right here. Green is Rohan. Red is Mordor, of course. And then you obviously have the Umbar right there. And you have Isengard. Isengard is yellow. Hilariously enough, Isengard only has 2 fiefs. I swear that they actually had 3 before, and I felt like the Dunlendings actually had more than just 1. I feel like that's changed. I think that has probably changed, but anyway. Then you obviously have Mirkwood right here. They only have 2. Then you have Gundabad with 2. You have Moria with 2, and then you have Lothlorien with 3, and obviously they're right next to Elrond's people as well. And Dol Guldur has 1 as well. So there's a lot of very intense fighting to be done relatively soon. What level am I right now? I'm level 4, so I don't really have to worry too much just yet, at least. But I can assume that it will happen sooner than we think, because all of these tasks that I'm doing right now, they are all culminating in something very, very, well, shall we say, very difficult. Okay, so let's go to the castle. Look at this. It's completely changed. It's not as dark as it was before. It must be in the gamma. Maybe the gamma was too high or something like that. Anyway, there we go. Do you have any tasks for me? Do I intend to pass by Orc Patrol Camp? Sure. Yeah, okay. Still working on it. Alright, yeah. Okay, do you have any other tasks right here? Are you sure? Apparently he is. Apparently he is very, very sure. Okay, what about this guy? Do you have any tasks for me? Apparently not. Alright. Good to know. Oh, what about the chief, actually? The chief might actually have something. How can I serve our cause? Aha! I was looking for someone to supply us with food. Perhaps you could do that. Our food supplies are dwindling and the supply trains are getting waylaid by the enemy. I need someone to bring us 7 units of food in 7 days. Right. I'll find the food and bring it to you. Right. Okay. That might be a little bit problematic for me. Where do I need to go again? I need to go all the way down here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I could basically stop off over here. Yeah, I could stop off over there because I need to go to the Orc Patrol camp anyway. Oh, hello. Apparently another Lone Rider. Oh, yeah. More Lone Rider sightings all over the place here, apparently. Okay, well, thankfully they don't want to talk to me at the moment. And we're going to be heading on... Oh, that was actually really quick. Oh, yeah, weird. Okay. Yeah, so who do I need to speak to here? Captain Mortak. Okay, is he in here? Yes, he is. Okay, so we can approach the camp very easily. I have no idea where to go. Okay, I'm going to say something now that might shock you, but I think I've been in here probably a grand total of once. So, I'm not sure where to go. Yeah, in all my days playing the last days, I don't think I've ever been inside this particular fief. Maybe once, but obviously, yeah, once is really not enough to sort of remember what's going on. Okay, there's the camp chief. Where's Mortak? Now it would be useful to have the names on. There's the supply master. I'm just going to speak to him or kind of acknowledge that I found him so that I can gain some rank points with Mordor, of course. It's always good to... you know, kiss the boots of the boss, I guess, around here, at least a little bit. And there we go, found the local smithy a little bit as well. I think he's here. Is this him? Yep, there he is. There's Captain Mortak. Hello there. Alright, bring a message from that guy. Okay, good. Do you have it? Okay, Canned Camp. Sure, yeah. Okay, I'll definitely bring a message to Canned Camp because it's super, super close. Just look at that. I'm going over there anyway, so might as well do it, right? Yeah, might as well do it. Okay, who do I have to speak to? Bring a message to Shish Kebab. Yes. No, it's not. That's not his name. That's not his name. But it's Shish something or other. So I decided to make a joke out of his name. Ah, there isn't a central tent, but there is a very obvious central area that the lords will congregate around. So that is very nice. Okay, I bring a message from that fellow. Very good. Okay, yeah, I don't really care too much about this guy, but I will like to actually check out his stash. Oh, yeah. He's got some stuff. Unfortunately, I'm only able to buy maggoty bread with the amount of resource points that I have with canned at the moment. See, now that's the big deal here. You need resource points in the various places around the world to be able to purchase these foodstuffs. You can't just go to wherever you want and then buy this stuff with the same money. So obviously I need 7, right? So I need 7. Cooking cauldron can just go down here. I'm going to sell a bunch of these wooden clubs because I obviously don't need them. And we're just going to be getting all of this. How many do I have right there? That's like 6. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. So now I should be able to go back to Dol Guldur with the 7 units. I hope that my people will not eat all of this stuff immediately. If they eat all this stuff, then I'm done for and I can't really do much about it. Which I hope they won't. It seems like we made it back pretty quickly, so we should be fine. Now let's just... I think it's Master... Wait a minute, who is it? Oh, it's the chief, of course. Didn't even need to go into the castle. There we go. Okay, here's your food. 7 units. There we are. And look at that. We actually got promoted immediately. That was super, super quick. Really nice. Dol Guldur has gained faction strength as well, so that's also great. And we now have the ability, hopefully at least, to go and speak to the master here, and maybe we'll be able to get a magical item of some kind. So, you need to hold a certain rank. What? Are you serious? I don't get anything for rank 2? Huh. Okay. Well, I gotta say I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed about that. Okay, wait a minute. Dale Scouts. Hello there. Let's fight them. Let's fight some Dale Scouts. Because anytime we can get into a battle with some higher tier units when we don't have to fill the entirety of the risk or burden or whatever, that is a good day. Because anytime you're able to do that, then you're going to have a much easier time of gaining whatever it is that you want. In other words, metal scraps or whatever. And it seems like, well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Come on, metal scraps. Come on, metal scraps. Ah, no metal scraps. Unfortunate, unfortunate. But we do get a couple of prisoners to take, which is always nice. And I'm going to look around for a couple more patrols here, actually. I feel like we might be able to handle some patrols now because we do have a much more significant force than we had before. And I feel like that makes a huge difference. Okay, so here we go. Now, what do I want to spec into? Well, that's the thing. I've got to 12 agility now, so I think it is probably about time that we start leveling up our strength a little bit more. We probably want to spec into something like... I'm not even entirely sure. Probably leadership. Probably pathfinding. Maybe I want to level up pathfinding a little bit more, but that's the point. I'm wondering whether I'm going to find a companion that does pathfinding better than I can ever do it. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we'll probably go for another point in Weapon Master for the moment, and then we'll just continue speccing into strength until we get to 15 strength. I'm going to save the next 2 skill points, and then I'll be speccing into Power Draw, and then maybe speccing into something else, but I'm not entirely sure if I even need to save points for that. So we'll see what happens later down the line, but it's always a good idea to kind of think ahead, especially in Warband, because it's a little bit different building a character in this game than it is in Bannerlord. Alright, so I'm just going to head back to Rune, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Can I fight a caravan? I'm actually not sure. I mean, I can't fight both of these, but I might be able to fight one. Bjorning Sentinel. Wait a minute. Let me actually just take a quick look here. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I might be able to. That would be actually kind of insane. Okay, Bjorning Sentinel. This is what they are. They have 170 proficiency in everything, and they have 60 HP. They're pretty mid-tier. They're mid-tier units. I think we might be alright. Yeah, I think we might be alright. If we can take these guys down, this is going to be an exceptionally large payday for us. Woodman Archer. Just wait a second. Woodman Archer. Ah, that's pretty high tier. That's pretty high tier, but they're still not that... I mean, they've got 170, right? They've got 170, and there's 5 of them. They do have many more units than we do, though. I have another 10 spaces. Okay, you know what? I won't prey upon a patrol right now. I think I need a couple more units to add to my army. So I'm just going to run back very quickly to Rune, and I'll see if I can get some more people from the barracks, because I'm really aiming to get those metal scraps, you see? I really want those metal scraps, because metal scrap quests are really lucrative. They are very, very good. Okay, so... let's have a look here. All right, yeah, we got another couple of people that I can indeed recruit from here. And there we go. Exactly the amount that I needed. That's actually fantastic. I brought you some prisoners as well. There we go. We're going to gain a pretty decent amount of cash for that. That's also something that you can do. So if you have like a massive amount of prisoners or something, then what you can do is you can go to someone else's faction. So for example, if I wanted, I don't know, resource points with Gundabad, for example, I could go over there and I could give them a bunch of prisoners, and then they would give me resource points. And that is a little bit of an easier way of gaining resource points with a certain people. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking my odds on this. Okay, hello there. Let's do it. Alright. I am looking forward to this. Okay, so this is Dale. So obviously Dale, you know them. They're pretty good. They're pretty good when it comes to archery. And I'm a little bit worried about that, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I mean, we've got a huge amount of cavalry here. I should theoretically have the advantage, but I obviously have not really seen Dale in action for a long time now. And I'm kind of... you know what? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me actually just tell everyone to sort of hold position here. I'm a bit worried about all of our people just going in randomly by themselves. Okay, here we go. There they are. Just try and shoot a couple of them if I can. This is obviously going to be very... a little bit touch and go. A little bit touch and go. Hello there. Nice headshot. Didn't kill him instantly? Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm kind of used to fighting goblins and orcs and all that stuff at the moment, so they die instantly usually when you headshot them, but these guys, no, 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 no. They will not die instantly, so this might be problematic. Okay, thankfully, not too bad so far. Yes, we're coming in from the side here a little bit. Nice. I took a little bit of damage. Way too much damage, actually. Nice. Okay, good. Take out all those militiamen. Nice. Okay, there we go, there we go. Ooh, we've really got to kill that. Oh, no, no, no. All my guys are getting stuck. Look at that. They're getting stuck behind these rocks and everything. All these arrows are streaming past my... Wow, look at that arrow. It's gone right through me. That is actually kind of painful. All right. Take him down. Take this guy down, maybe. Ah, there we go. There's another one. And there's... Oh, yeah, that's a kill. Yes. Take out that Dale Scout. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I can't believe we left the Dale Bowman alive for that long, really. Whew. Okay, yeah, leaving a Dale Bowman alive, not a good idea. That's one of the higher tier ones. But we did it. And we only lost 3 Horsemen of Rune, which is actually fantastic. I can't believe it. There you go. I can't believe we only got 28 rank points for that, to be honest. I feel like we deserved much more than that, but all right. Okay, so we've also got a couple more people that I can indeed take, and these Rune Horse Scouts, unfortunately, I won't be able to take them because I've just leveled up a bunch of the lowest tier units anyway, and I don't have enough space to take the rest. So, yeah, I can't take them. See, now that's the thing in Warband. If you want to go over your capacity, you can't. So it's not the same thing as Bannerlord in this regard. So we'll just have to leave them alone. But look. Here we go! Yes! Look at these metal scraps. Fantastic. And we also get some Northmen leather vest right here. So technically, this is really good. I mean, obviously, 13 body armor in comparison to 2 body armor. And I can indeed wear it because I'm a man, right? Because men are obviously part of Dale, and they are also part of Rune. But the problem with this is that it's not thematic. It's not thematic in the least. So I'm a little bit worried about exchanging that. You know, it is going to help us to survive a little bit more, of course, but I don't really want to stray too far away from being like a man of Rune, because obviously that's the whole point of the series. So I think for the moment we're going to just stay with what we have, and I might give my companion the armor or something like that, because I'm not sure whether it really matters whether he's wearing it or not. But there you go. That was actually really nice. Very well done. And now what I can do is I can go to the camp chief and I can say, hey, here you go. Look at this. I can actually do this. Now this is what I was talking about. If you have some kind of quest here, it's dynamic. It depends on which kind of quality metal you have available, and then you can give higher quality metal. So look at this. If I want to give 3 units of good quality metal, it's going to give me a massive bonus. Watch this. Boom. 3,000 resource points. Yeah, 3,000 resource points, and they also gain faction strength. Don't really gain a huge amount of rank points or anything like that, but I don't really care about that, to be honest, because 3,000 rank points is what I really wanted. Now we are swimming in cash. We've got a good amount, and we can just basically upgrade as many units as we want to, and we can continue onward. We might even be able to buy some armor that might actually be a little bit better than what we're currently wearing, because you could see here that I could buy some for 2,300 if I wanted, could buy some for almost 1,000. I might buy the 1,000 armor or something like that. You can also buy a shield if you want to, and this two-handed falchion's looking really nice as well. So there's a whole bunch of different options that we can spend resource points with, and it was all thanks to that patrol. Yeah, all thanks to that patrol. Anyway, I hope you're continuing to enjoy the last days. If you'd like to download the mod, there is a link in the description. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.